Arbajan. When they drop these Versaces on my face, I start to see the party different. I start to see things different. I put my darkers on, what they taking on. What they taking on, I put my darkers on, what they taking on. When they touch up, wait, I put my darkers on, what they taking on. Get some money, take my goal, I put the bone, got my chain swinging, shares blinging, that bumper broad, and they know that bumper when they take it road.
Hey guys, it's your girl Lovely, the hostess, and this is Talk That Talk. Today, our episode is about Barbados Crop Over 2025. If you don't know what Barbados Crop Over is, do not worry, I'll fill you in and I got you covered. Crop Over is basically like Carnival. Other islands celebrate Carnival, and Barbados celebrate Crop Over. So they call their Carnival Crop Over. Okay, I am not here to give you the history, so that I will not be talking about. Okay, and when I do have those information I could be able to share with you in another video, I will. But today we are here talking about Crop Over and where Lovely's Travel just did Crop Over in Barbados for my first time. It was amazing. I had so much fun and I enjoyed every single bit of Crop Over. And I was kind of skeptical about Crop Over because I heard so many things like, oh, it's not really like Carnival. It's not as fun. They don't really play other people's music when it comes to other Caribbean music, etc. So maybe you wouldn't like it. You know, X, Y, and Z, you know. And I wanted to experience it for myself. I do like to just have my own personal experience so I could be able to talk about it. And this was my experience, and it was a good experience. I would say a hard 7 out of 10, but yeah, so about a 7 out of 10 I would give Barbados Crop Over. Well, we're gonna get into the details, so that's how you're gonna know why I am rating Barbados 7 out of 10 for me. For a first timer, 7 out of 10 was not bad at all. Okay, so I'm definitely saying it was good. Okay. So my first experience with the whole Barbados Crop Over, like I said, I never did it before. So when I had my clients to reach out to me to book Barbados Crop Over, I was not scared at all. I was just more worried about getting the right connections, the right people to get the discounts that I needed, the proper rates that I needed, the proper service that I needed, and of course being able to work with people that was welcoming and opening, that they were going to welcome me into their team, their community, and everything else that's going on. So for people who know, as a travel host, I have to work with the promoters, I have to work with the owner, basically the property manager, the owners, or anything, or I'm booking, I need to have direct access to, right? Because a lot of times if you go through third parties, then the price is way much more. So you always try to work directly with the source itself. So I like to go ahead and remove the middleman and always try to work directly with the person in charge. So with that being said, because it was my first time, I had no connections whatsoever in Barbados. Everybody that I had in Barbados was my first time meeting them, or the connections that I have now in Barbados, it was my first time meeting them. And I will definitely be using them again in 2026. Big shout out to my driver, our taxi driver, Ryan. Ryan was amazing. Ryan was patient. Ryan was understanding. And it's not all the time that you meet taxi drivers that are like that, because there are some that just usually just do their job and just get it out of the way. They're not trying to be like cool with you. They're not trying to be friends with you. They're not trying to talk to you too much. They just do their job and go about their day, which I understand why some people will be like that. But with Ryan, he was hands-on, available, communicative, and just present. He was just a good person overall. He had a very good energy. He was helpful, very, very much helpful. And he just didn't miss out on anything. He made sure that everything was okay down to the T. And he went above and beyond for us. And for that, I will always recommend Ryan to anybody going to Barbados for taxi service. I'm going to put Ryan's information here too in this video. So if you're visiting Barbados and you're looking for a taxi driver, or you're looking for somebody to help you with anything that has to do with Barbados in general, Ryan is your guy. Okay, so with that being said, my clients, I had a big group. If I'm correct, maybe it was like 14 of us. I think we had a very big property. I usually rent out the whole entire property so that my group could have it all to themselves. I usually do villas, and this time it was an apartment complex, kind of really nice actually. I really loved it because everybody had their own code to their apartments. Everybody was able to leave and come as they please. What I had loved about this group the most was that everybody was willing to follow the itinerary. So it was really smooth sailing when it came to like getting to one place to the next. Yes, people are late sometimes. Yes, people don't listen. Yes, you might tell people that, hey, we need to be here at this time at this place, and they don't do it. They don't do it. It's okay to be honest, because this is what's going to happen during group trips. And when I say it's okay, I'm not saying like it's okay, like, oh yeah, you could just come to a trip and do it. I'm just saying that you necessarily, you can't let all of like that kind of stuff affect your whole entire trip. The most that you can do is speak up to me, especially because I'm there on the trip with you as your host. So you could speak up to me and say, hey, lovely, I realize that every time we're leaving, that this is happening. So can you help us fix it? Or can you please speak to this person so that we can fix it? And these ladies did just that. They basically told me how they felt about certain situations. We got it under control, and from the rest of the trip, it was up and smooth sailing from there. And I love, love, love clients like that because they don't wait until the end of the trip to basically sit down and just be like all negative, 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 when it's a simple thing that actually can be fixed during the trip itself. So anything that they actually had issue with, I always communicate that in my group chats as well. Hey guys, if you're in need of something, if something is wrong, if something happened that you didn't like, let me know. Please let me know so I can fix it now and not go away or go home or back home to your country and then be upset about certain things that could have necessarily be fixed on the spot, right? So we had a private chef. Shout out to our private chef. Okay, Pat. She was amazing, such a sweetheart. Her food was really good, and she is from the beautiful island of Dominica, like myself. And I'm a person I love, love, love. Okay, supporting my people and my own. So when I saw her page and I saw that she migrated and moved and started working in Barbados, I reached out to her immediately and I booked her services so she could be our chef for the whole entire time we were in Barbados. She did breakfast for us, and the breakfast was amazing. My clients enjoyed the breakfast from the most part that I know. And yeah, she was really on time, present. She did her job, and she went on because she also worked a 9 to 5. So for her to come and prepare the breakfast, set up the buffet and everything for us, and then come and break it down after, it was just amazing to see how working people get what they want. And she's a hard working woman who's basically following her path, following her dream, doing something that she loves. So people like that I will forever support. And again, like I said, her food, her service was top tier. All right. Yeah. If you're looking to go to Barbados for crop over, join us for 2026. I'm going to be using the same property, and make sure you just look out for that. If you haven't been following me on Instagram at Lovely Travel, make sure you follow me on Instagram. That is where you're going to see all my recaps, all my reviews, like short recaps, short reviews. But if you come on my YouTube channel, which is Talk That Talk with Lovely, and the name of the YouTube channel is Lovely the Hostess. So if you are looking to get the full background, the full details about Carnival in general and which carnivals I did in my full review, this is the place to come. It's going to be my YouTube channel because this is where I talk, 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 and give you all of the tea and the juice and the sauce. Okay? So just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure that you stay in tune, put that notification button on so that whenever I drop a new video, you are notified. And my plan is to drop one video per week. Okay, guys? So stay tuned for many, many, many more. Moving on to our next topic of the Barbados Crop Over would be the road experience. First, let's talk about who we jump with. We jump with Crave the Band. Crave the Band is Bayesian. Okay, so that means Bayesian is people from Barbados. They are called Bayesians, right? And they're Bayesian. They're 100% Bayesian. I love that they were at home doing their thing. I have jumped with Crave multiple times before from the section that they have in St. Lucia under Zuvo, but this time they were all Crave, baby. All right, all Crave, and then they had sections under them, which was beautiful. The pickup for Crave, it was smooth. They did a very, very good job the way they sorted everything out for pickup. It was very private. Not anybody and everybody could just come in and just sit there. I did love that. They had security. They had assistance for to get help to carry your backpack to your vehicle. They had drinks available while we were there waiting, and it was good. Love the VIP, love the treatment, love that they had the VIP truck, love that they had their band leaders, big back pieces. Oh my gosh, the back pieces was amazing and beautiful and really big and very, really detailed. I did have a few of my clients who got their back pieces, which was not intact. And one thing with Lovely's Travel as well, once you book my package, I do pick up your costume for you for free. Yes, it's included in your package. So that's also something that you don't have to worry about. My clients did not have to worry about that. All they did was just go to their fetes and their events, and everything came to the villa. Everybody came to collect in my room and got their stuff, tried it on. I'm also a nip and tuck seamstress for carnival bands. So I also fix and do like little alterations here and there for people who needed it. And then I also had my makeup artist. Oh my God, we're gonna get there. Now let's talk about the road experience, right? The road experience was amazing. My only thing with the road experience was a lot of stormers. So meaning a lot of people who didn't have costumes, who didn't pay to be part of the band, who didn't pay to be part of the parade. They had the securities on the side, and you will see that they have like ropes and that's surrounding us, so that us as masqueraders could be inside of the rope. And then the people who didn't pay, who just watching the parade, will be on the sideline, meaning on the sidewalk, right? Well, the people on the sidewalk was all in the band, was all in between the rope, and because of that, a lot of us had to get out because it became too crowded. There was too many stormers, too many children, too many kids, too many people in the band. So hopefully next year, okay, that will be fixed, because that kind of kills the vibe. Because if I'm paying to have that kind of privacy, to kind of have that security, to kind of have that, it's me in the band space, and everybody else is in that space, to me it makes no sense. So that's just my personal opinion, and also some of my clients also shared their opinions with me when it came to that. And yes, we got to control the stormers, and then we also have to control the masqueraders who are stepping out of the line, that they need to be in the line. Then that kind of also keeps the sidewalk, available to the pedestrians and the people who's not part of the parade. That's also very important. I think somebody said that, and I think it was like, for me, I kind of felt it, and I understand. It's like, if you expect us to be out of your foot or out of the way, then you should stay in the band and not be on the sidewalk, especially if you have some big back pieces. Like, it's kind of like you poking people, you moving up and down. It's good for you to stay in the band, where everybody else have back pieces and stuff like that. So that was basically my road experience. Now, the good about the road experience, everything was good. The food was amazing. Yes, the food was amazing. I was a little upset that they only give us one plate of food. That was my only thing with the food. I was like, yeah, they should have had a snack, snacks like sandwiches, something, right? Not just the food, because I ate the food and I was hungry after I did all that walking, because the walking was long. The walking was long. We ended up all the way down to Rihanna Drive. So, yes, it was long. Getting drinks was a little difficult because we had to scan these bands every time we got drinks. So it was a bit difficult. I cannot remember how many drink trucks it was on the road. I think it was two, if I'm correct, or maybe just one, but definitely maybe expending more when it comes to the drinks, or maybe more drink trucks. Because if you're going to be scanning, which I have no issue with the scanning, I understand the reason why they're scanning. And to me, I'm okay with it. It was just the fact that it was so crowded that it was really difficult to get a drink. So that was my only thing about the drink trucks. Yeah, the music was great. The music was great. The DJs was amazing. I had a ball of a time. They had security on the road. They had police on the road. I felt safe. I didn't feel unsafe at all. Yeah, and I had a good time. I had a good time in Barbados, and that's why I say I would definitely do it again. And that's why I also say that I give it a 7 out of 10. Our makeup artist, her information will be here too in this video. She's the bomb. She's a queen, and she's a boss lady from Trinidad. And I want to give a big shout out to her and her services. She came, she conquered, and she left. She is such a sweetheart, and everybody was happy with their makeup. Every single body. Okay, we also had massages, guys. All right, I'm gonna add my masseuse info right here too in the video. All right, so yes, if you're looking for some handsome guys to basically massage you, you know what I'm saying, right, to rejuvenate your body after all of those things that you do with the carnival, the jumping, the parade, the back pieces on your back, hurting your back. Yes, definitely get your massage. And they came to us, and it was amazing, and the price was really good too. All right, so basically that was my Barbados review. It was amazing. Stay tuned and I'll let you know. Okay, I do have more videos dropping. Keep in mind, I'll be dropping one video per week. Okay, guys? So every single week, I'm going to drop one video just for you. So make sure you click that notification button. All right? Click that subscription button. So subscribe. All right? Because it's free. You're not paying anything for it. Why are you not subscribing, right? Make sure you like, share, and follow all of my pages when it comes to Lovely's Travel. I talk with Lovely on Instagram. I have a page for that too. My Lovely's Traveling Cocktails and my Lovely's Touch page. Every single thing that I do is travel related. So make sure you support your girl. I will see you guys in my next video. All right. That will be dropped soon. Love you guys and see ya. Definitely drop your questions, okay, in your comments down below. And I got you covered. Bye.